Good morning and Jai Hind, my dear students. How was your unit test, children? I hope that everybody has given their exams very nicely, right? So, children, we are meeting in our new year in 2021. So, I wish all of you a very happy new year, children, and hope that this year brings loads of happiness for all of us, and hope that this year brings cheer and joy to our faces, and we should get rid of all the miseries and especially the pandemic that we are facing through. I wish that soon we will be physically back to the school where you all are coming to the school, enjoying with your friends, shouting and playing, studying, we listening to you, listening to your queries, giving answers. We will love to do that, children. So I wish that this year we can physically be back to school, and hope that this year should not bring any more miseries in of anyone dying or something of that sort. So I wish everyone a very happy new year. So children, now it's our first class in this new year. So as children, you all know that your periodic test is over, and now we will be proceeding from this class onward. We will be proceeding towards our annual course. Okay, which course, beta? Annual term course, right? For the annual course. So today, as because it's our first class, so we will start the class with a story. As you all love to listen to a story, as you all love to listen to new things, or listen like to know about something good, some moral values. I am sure that you all must be listening so many things, or must be searching in the Google about so many different things, right? So today, children, we are going to talk about some moral values, some ethic values that we all have, right? So we are going to discuss about that from our, and this particular chapter we are going to start read. We will be reading from our moral science book. Everybody is having their moral studies book, right? So we will just take one chapter from the moral studies book, and we are going to know about that topic. Well, children, the topic is about our family relationships. I'm sure that if I asked you all that who will be the most, if you I ask you कि आप किस पर सबसे ज़्यादा rely कर सकते हैं, whom you can rely in this world the most, so without a doubt you will immediately answer me that it is my family members, my mom, my dad, my brother or my sister, right? Because we love them, we care for them, and they are in fact the most prized thing that we have in our life, right? We cannot live without our family, right? We all love, care, share. Sometimes we fight also with our brother and sister, but at the end of the day we all love our family members, right? So children, today we are going to read a passage, or you can say simply a story from our moral science book. So all of you, please take out your moral science book and let me till the time share my computer screen with you all. So here we go. Okay, so from moral study we are going to read out lesson number 10, and the name of the chapter is Growing Together. What is the name of the chapter? Growing Together, right? So let us know about this chapter. What is there in this chapter? It is about family relationships, right? So what we should know about family relationships? Let's then start reading it out. How families work. Everyone in the family needs to play his or her part if the family is to work well. In most of the homes, the father goes out to the work while the mother looks after the house. Nowadays, there are many homes where both parents work to earn money. Remember, that taking care of home and children is work too. So your mother also works very hard even if she is a housewife. A very important thing, children, that you should know. Very, very important thing. Children, every family member, they do their own part, right? To, to help the other family members, right? If father goes to the work, so mother takes care of the children, of the house, and nowadays you will see most of the parents, mom and dad, both they go for job or for work, and children, they generally stay with the grandparents, and the parents, they basically they are doing so to earn more money, to give more luxury to you all, to give you a better life, right? So children, understand this, very, very important. It's a very important thing you need to understand. If your mother is not going out for work, and if she is at home, she takes care of you, she takes care of the entire house, she's cooking for you, for your for all the family members, she's doing all the jobs of house. That doesn't mean that she is not working. It means that she is also working hard, very hard. In fact, might be harder than any other family member, because for her there is no holiday, right? And she is working every single day, children. Remember, on Sundays you have a holiday, or you get holidays on festivals from school. Your father gets holiday when from work, but your mother, if she is a housewife, she never gets a holiday. If it's a Sunday, so your mother prepares special dishes for you. Everything she does, that is all for you and for the other family members. So you need to respect each and every family member equally, whether irrespective of their work, because you don't understand, you don't know that how much effort it takes to manage a home, right? So from now onwards, you should always respect to your mother too. If you think so that your mother doesn't go out for work and she doesn't understand, it's a wrong interpretation by you. You should change that mindset, right, children? Well, now let us know about the different types of families that we generally have. I'm sure that this you have learned in your EVS class 2, also in the EVS chapters. Like there are two types of family, that is a nuclear family and a joint family. So what is a nuclear family? A family consisting of parents living with their children is known as a nuclear family. So where there is only one set of parent, right, along with their children, that is considered as a nuclear family, means father, mother and the children. So that is one set of parent, it is called as nuclear family. And what is a joint family? Joint family means a family consisting of parents, their children and related members of many generations living under the same roof is called the joint family, right? So where like there are more than one set of parents, where you have mother and father, where you have grandmother and grandfather, where you have uncle or uncle and aunt, so they are living under one roof or in one house. So and the children of your uncle, aunt, your cousin brother or cousin sister, when they all are living in one place, at a one place, so that kind of family is considered as a joint family, right, children? So nuclear means one set of parent and their children, and joint family means more than one set of parent and the children, right? So now, family relations, brothers and sisters. If you have brothers and sisters, your siblings, understand this thing, children. It's a new term maybe for you. Your brother and sisters, they are also called your siblings. So next time if you have to tell about your brother or sister to someone, you can also say my siblings, right? You, instead of saying my brothers and sister, you can also refer by saying my siblings. Okay, so siblings means my brothers and sisters. Okay, so you will have someone who belongs to you, who has shared memories with you. They can help you and support you, right? So your brothers and sisters are always there to help you, to support you, right? And you share all the sweet memories with them from childhood to the adulthood, right? However, it is not always so easy to cope with your brothers and sisters. You may end up fighting with them, right? So sometimes what happens, children, though I know that you all love your brothers and sisters, but then sometimes you engage yourself in fighting with them unnecessary, without a reason. Somebody will say that I want this, and then the other brother or the other sister also wants that, and then you engage yourself into a fight. Though that fight is just for a short while, and after that you just patch up with your brother sister, and again you start playing and talking. But then sometimes you fight with them, and that at that moment you think that I am so angry with my brother or sister that I am not going to talk to him or her anymore. And आप कभी कभी ये भी सोचते होंगे कि काश ये नहीं होता, मेरा भाई ऐसा नहीं होता, मेरी बहन नहीं होती तो कितना अच्छा होता, ये मुझे कितना परेशान करता है. But after all, you love your brother or sister, right? You know that. So definitely, children, it happens when we live together. So sometimes we will, we will get into a fight, we will get into a debate, but then end of the day we all love each other, right? So let's now listen to a very nice poem about a family. Okay, about my family. My family is a mixture of people, young and old. Some of us are shy, and some of us are bold. Some of us are grown up, and some of us are small. One thing we have in common, each one cares for all. And of course, we sometimes fight and sometimes scream and yell, but we all join together when one of us needs help. Yes, this is the bottom line, children, that whenever, even if we have lots of problems inside, but end of the day, if somebody needs help, we are there for them, right? It's such a nice poem about the family, right? So let's just read it out once again. My family is a mixture of people, young and old. Some of us are shy, and some of us are bold. Some of us are grown up, and some of us are small. One thing we have in common, each one cares for all. Of course, we sometimes fight and sometimes scream and yell, but we all join together when one of us needs help. Right? So, some are family member, you will see that some are shy. बहुत लोग इंट्रोवर्ट होते हैं, इतनी ज़्यादा बात नहीं करते, और कुछ बहुत बोल्ड होते हैं, बहुत खुलकर बात करते हैं सबसे, राइट? बहुत जल्दी मिक्सअप हो जाते हैं. कुछ बड़े होते हैं, कुछ हमारे फैमिलीज में छोटे बच्चे होते हैं, राइट? सो वन थिंग इज कॉमन फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस, दैट हम सब की एक दूसरे की केयर करते हैं, राइट? एंड दो समटाइम्स वी एंगेज आवरसेल्फ इनटू फाइट, और हम चिल्लाते हैं, गुस्सा करते हैं, नाराज होते हैं एक दूसरे से, बट एट द एंड वी ऑल go together, join together when anybody needs help, right? Now, what can you do about it? You should learn 3 skills which will help you live peacefully together. These are communication, respect, and negotiation. Very important, children. If you want to live a happy life with your family members, you need to learn the art of living, right? There is an art to live the life peacefully, and there are 3 main, you can say, skills which if you masterize in, you will learn, you will have a better life. and they are communication, respect and negotiation. Communication means बातचीत करना, बात व्यवहार कैसा रखना वो आपको सीखना चाहिए, क्योंकि word speaks louder than weapons. बहुत ज़्यादा मायने रखती है. It speeds like anything, right? So second thing is respect. Respect, आपको छोटे हैं या बड़े हैं, सबका आदर करना जरूरी है. Everybody loves to be respected, right? And the third thing is negotiation. Negotiation means नेगोशिएट करना किसी चीज को. हम यहाँ पे इसका एक और टर्म भी दिया है, देखो नेगोशिएशन. ओके, इट्स नॉट देयर गिवन, नॉट देयर, नो प्रॉब्लम. नेगोशिएशन मीन्स हम जैसे आप कोई चीज लेने जाते हैं, इफ यू गो टू परचेज समथिंग and then you negotiate with the shopkeeper that if he says that this is for 10 rupees, so you say no, I am going to give you 8 rupees for it, and then we negotiate it, and then he says okay, no problem, you take it for 9 rupees, and then you say okay, theek hai. So that's how like we negotiated. You first I said 8 and then he said 10. So we negotiated and we came to a conclusion that okay, I am going to purchase this for rupees 9. So it's a negotiation. हम एक दूसरे के साथ कुछ तुम्हारी कुछ मेरी सुनकर हम आगे बढ़ते हैं, right? So let's first know about the first skill, that is communication. This means that you talk to each other. It also means that you listen to each other. Here are some ways to have good communication in your family. If one person is talking, the other person should listen. It's very important. आप सब अगर हम सब एक साथ बोलेंगे तो कैसे चलेगा, है ना? अगर कोई बात कर रहा है तो उसका दूसरे को उसकी बात सुनना बहुत जरूरी है. Everyone should have his or her own turn to talk. सबको अपना चांस के अकॉर्डिंग ही बात करनी चाहिए, right? Small family meetings should be arranged to talk about things that affect everyone. So like things which are common topics, common things where everybody gets affected by that thing. So for that we can have small meetings, not specially कि हाँ आज meeting है ऐलान करके, nothing of that sort, but generally we should have a habit of that all the family members in a day, like or in the evening, at night, during the dinner time, we can sit together and we can just discuss about the entire day, what all problems we faced and what can be the solutions. So this way, when we communicate with our family members, we come out with the problems, because we get loads of suggestions, we get loads of ways to find out the solution to the problem, right? So next, small family meeting. Next one, number 4, nobody should shout. It's very important, nobody should shout. Always ask if you want to borrow something, watch a program on TV or call a friend home. So before doing something, if you want to borrow somebody's thing, your brother or sister's thing, you need to ask. If you want to watch a program and somebody is already watching it, you just can't just snatch away the remote and just change the channel. Don't do so, right? So first you can ask someone that okay, I just want to see this program, so can I switch? If he says yes, then you should do it, right? And if you want to call someone, so you should first inform your family members, right? Next, eat meals together, not in front of the TV. It's very important. We should always eat. We should have a habit that at least in a day, like we should have one meal together with our family members, and where we all are enjoying our meals and having a nice talk with each other, discussing about the day, discussing about everything. This will improve our communication with our family members, right? Number 7, set up a core chart so that everyone help at home, right? So everybody should be allotted with work, so that only not one person, it is not a job of one single person to take care of the house, because all the family members, they have, they live in the house, they are responsible for all the house activities. So everybody should be allotted with the work, right? It should be distributed among everyone, right? Now let's know about the next skill, that is respect. If you want people to treat you nicely, then you have to treat them nicely first, right? अगर आप चाहते हैं कि कोई आपसे अच्छे से व्यवहार करे, तो पहले आपको उनके साथ अच्छा व्यवहार करना है, तभी तो आपको अच्छा व्यवहार मिलेगा ना. How to respect each other? Use your manners, right? The manners that you have learned, the keys I have told you. Do you remember the golden keys? Thank you, please, sorry, excuse me, may I? So such manners should be always used, right? Do not use rude language. Never use rude language. Are, hey, don't use such language, right? Encourage each other. एक दूसरे को प्रोत्साहित करिए. हम हमारे में हमेशा आदत होती है, हम अपने भाई को, बहन को, या इसको, अपने फैमिली मेम्बर्स को हम हमेशा, अरे हटो, ये नहीं कर पाएगा, ही वोंट बी एबल टू डू इट, आई नो यू कांट डू इट, और you don't look nice. We should not discourage them. In fact, we should have a encouraging habit to our family members, right? Help each other. We should always have a helping habit. Everyone needs some space at times. Respect each other's need to be alone sometimes. So sometimes somebody needs to be alone, you need to give space to them, because everybody needs a private space at some point, right? Now next is negotiation. That is working things out. How to work things out? You can work out the things by negotiating. Being the eldest, youngest, or middle does not give you any more rights that the others in the family than the others in the family, right? सो हम क्या करते हैं, जनरली हम कहते हैं मैं बड़ा हूँ सबसे, तो मेरी ही बात माननी है, या फिर मैं सबसे छोटा हूँ तो मैं तो यही, मुझे ही मिलना चाहिए, या मैं बीच का हूँ तो मुझे करना है. नो, दैट डजंट गिव यू एनी राइट टू, यू नो, आप अपनी बातों को मनाने का, कुछ भी करने का. इट डजंट गिव यू राइट टू डू सो. You should have a equal right. Equal right should be given to everyone, right? Be fair. It's very important. Be fair. Do not try to use authority on the younger ones. बहुत important बात है कि बड़े होने का आपको ये ऑथोरिटी नहीं मिलती है कि आप अपने को, छोटे को मिसट्रीट करेंगे. सो डोंट डू सो, राइट? यूज़ योर गुड कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स. अच्छे से कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स को यूज़ करिए. अच्छी बातें कहिए, अच्छी तरह से बोलिए. अगर आप अच्छे से बात करेंगे अपने ब्रदर या सिस्टर से, अपने पेरेंट्स से, अपने लव्ड वन से, सो इन रिटर्न यू विल ऑल्सो गेट द सेम वे, the way you speak. Okay, next, remember that you are trying to find a solution which has something good for everyone, right? So you should remember this thing, right? So hope that children, you have learned something good qualities from this chapter, right? And about this, especially about the three skills of, getting into communication or developing family values, right? So can we just do some exercises from this story, from this chapter that we have learned? Come on, let's then start it. Okay, so first we will start with the first exercise, that is filling the blanks with correct option. Nowadays there are many homes where both parents dash to earn money. So work to earn money, right? Next, dash family consists of parents living with their children only. So the parent who live with their children, they are called as nuclear family, right? Our brothers and sisters are also called as siblings. I told you, the brothers and sisters, our brothers and sisters are also called as siblings. Everyone should have his or her dash to talk. So we should talk in turn, not together. We should not use rude language, right? We should not use rude language. Now children, next is, see, answer the following question. Well children, the question answers, we are not going to write the complete answer, because moral science is generally, it's a oral basis, and आपको ये basically सिखाया जाता है, समझाया जाता है, हम stories पढ़ते हैं to develop, to inculcate moral values, right? And it has nothing to, do the written work. So we will just write in very short. Okay, we will use some words to write the answer or to give the answer. Okay, as because it's orally, आपको oral basis ये रहता है. So I have just given you the answers in 2 or 3 words. Okay, so let's then start doing it. Okay, number 1, first question is, what are the 2 main types of family structures in India? That is nuclear and joint family, right? What are the 3 skills which will help you to live peacefully together with your brother, sister and your family members? 3 skills हमने क्या सीखा? Communication, respect and negotiation. Write any 3 ways in which you can have good communication with your family. So you can do this on your own also, like listen to others, talk in turn, ask before borrowing something. जो ये मैंने आंसर लिखा है, आप अपनी तरह से भी लिख सकते हैं कि आप क्या करना चाहेंगे अच्छा कम्युनिकेशन डेवलप करने के लिए, राइट? नाउ next page, exercise number 3, place each word under the correct skill set. 1. Communication. See, there are some words given like help each other, talk, give space, be fair, good manners, encourage each other, family meetings, finding solutions, listen, polite language. So ये कौन से स्किल में आता है? ये कम्युनिकेशन स्किल में आता है, रेस्पेक्ट स्किल में आता है, या नेगोशिएशन? आपको सेग्रीगेट करना है इनको 3 अलग अलग स्किल्स में, राइट? लाइक हेल्प ईच अदर, सो ये किस पर्टिकुलर स्किल में आता है? रेस्पेक्ट में आता है, टू हेल्प ईच अदर. टॉक comes in communication. Give space, it comes in respecting others, right? You need to, when you respect, it means that you will give space to them. Be fair, this comes in negotiation part. आप fair रहेंगे, आप कभी भी ऐसा काम नहीं करेंगे जो कि गलत है, right? Good manners comes in respecting someone. Encourage each other, it will also come in respect. Family meetings, this family meeting will come in communication. Listen will come in where? In communication. Polite language, negotiation, right? Now see children, next find out more about your family and its history. Ask your parents the name of your great grandfather and your native place. What role do you play in your family? Are you the youngest or the oldest child? Know more about other family members from your parents, right? तो आप अपने दादा दादी से या अपने पेरेंट्स से अपने ग्रेट ग्रैंडफादर, ग्रेट ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स के बारे में जानिए, उनके नाम पता करिए, राइट? ग्रेट ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स किसे कहते हैं? आपकी दादी की भी जो दादी थी, राइट? ग्रेट ग्रैंड पेरेंट, सो उन्हें हम कहते हैं ग्रेट ग्रैंड पेरेंट, राइट? सो कितना मज़ा आएगा. सोचो, आपको पता है क्या अपने फैमिली की हिस्ट्री? सो आप अपने फैमिली की हिस्ट्री सारी निकालिए और इसको क्या करना है आपको? नोटबुक में आज मैं आपको एक वर्क दूंगी करने के लिए. सी, दिस इज योर होमवर्क. ओके, सी व्हाट रोल्स योर फैमिली मेंबर्स प्ले. ऑब्जर्व एंड राइट देयर नेम्स. Who takes most of the decisions in your family? Who looks after the house and prepares the meal? So all this, what you are going to do, you have to write it in your B notebook. Okay, also observe other families in your neighborhood and those of your friends. What keeps all family bonded and united? So what do we learn from this? We are blessed to have a family. We should love and respect our family and share our feelings with them. Now children, as a homework, where you can do this homework, not here in the book. I want you all to do this homework in your B notebook. Okay, so first what you are supposed to do? First, you in your B notebook, you will write in one page, a big page, you will write down annual. What you are going to do? Annual, you are going to write it down, and then you will write down the date and homework, and then you will write down creative writing. मैं आज आपको एक creative writing इस पर दे रही हूँ, and the topic is my family. In this you have learned about the different skills of family values, that how you can have a great time with your family, और आपकी family history के बारे में भी आप पहले पता करेंगे और फिर आप इस creative writing को करेंगे. So पहले आपको क्या करना है? In the first page you will be making a पिक्चर रिलेटेड टू योर फैमिली. सो देखो, ये आप पिक्चर ऐसे बना सकते हैं. एफ, आप के घर पर कोई भी कलर पेपर रहेगा, सो मेक draw F and then cut it, and then you can paste the pictures of your family members here, right? जितने family members हैं आपके घर पे, उनके पिक्चर पेस्ट कर सकते हैं. माई फैमिली, देखो मैंने एक और आपको ऐसा दिखाया है. द विंडोज आर क्लोज, और उसको ओपन किया तो आपके मॉम डैड सारे लोग दिखते हैं, जितने जितने लोग हैं. सी, सो नाइस इजंट इट? राइट. सो आप भी अपने तरह से, ये मैंने दो तरीका आपको क्रिएटिव आइडिया दिया है. Now you use your own brain to add your own creative idea, right? And then in the next page, what you are supposed to do, you will answer the questions. Like first question, you are going to write who takes most of the decisions in your family. So you will write down the answer. Who looks after the house and prepares the meals? Who talks the most in your family? Who is the most helpful in your family? With whom do you share your problems in the family? Right? आप ये सारे 5 questions लिखेंगे and one by one you will write down their answers also. And apart from that, then you are going to write down about your family history, like about your great grandparents and anything special that you do with to have a good time with your family members. So you are going to write about that. So hope children that you have understood with that what you are supposed to do during this. So that's it for today. We are going to meet again in our next class. Till then, take care. Bye everyone.